roasting on an open fire. There's always a jackass nipping at your nose. Worthy. Great expectations being sung by a choir. My mother is beautiful and I love Eskimos.
Oh, what a delicious holiday treat from Gnarly Nick, the Garlic Dragon. Nick, you make beautiful music. Thank you for that introduction, and welcome to Pot of Thunder, the recognized symbol of excellence in best of bonus podcasts, I guess. I don't know. Do you know who this is? Can you tell? I'll give you one guess.
Here's my buddy Andy.
Ah, a little cold can't fool you, can it? I apologize for the tone of my voice, but I was outside feeding them reindeers and forgot to put a hat on. Came down with something, but that's right. It's your buddy Andy, America's little brother and Santa's favorite little Christmas elf. And guess what? Today, I'm here to stuff your stocking.
Boom!
That's right. It's Christmas Eve. First of all, Merry Christmas to everybody. If you're listening on Christmas Eve or Christmas, I apologize. Sorry for ruining your holiday. But for those of you who are looking for something, maybe you got a long ride, commute, driving to a family member's house or whatever it is, and you don't have a family, because God knows if you do, you wouldn't be listening to this in the car. But for those of you, the very few who need something today to get you through the holiday, that's right, we put together the most requested compilation of comedy that you could ever dream of. Oh, Pot of Thunder always going full boat. This goes back to 2016, starting with episode 153, which was the Firehouse episode. It was April 25th, 2016. And at the time, we were discussing the upcoming KISS Expo in Indianapolis. And for the first year, the expo was taking place at a new venue called the Caribbean Cove. If you remember back to those episodes, there were several where, out of curiosity, we'd never heard of the place, we looked it up online, read some TripAdvisor reviews and similar sites, Travel Zoo, whatever, and we noticed a theme with all of these, that this was a place of horrors based on the feedback of people who'd been there in the past. So let's go back, let's get in Santa's sleigh, put it in reverse, and go all the way back to April 25th, 2016, and listen to us discover the Caribbean Cove Reviews.
Let's talk about the 2016 KISS Indie Expo happening next month.
Mm-hmm. That's right, May 22nd.
KISS Sunday Expo. This year.
A Sunday instead of a Saturday. That must be for a reason.
They may have to call out the firehouse.
All right.
The fire marshal. Who knows? The health inspector.
Okay, yeah. I mean, here's what happened. Okay, I got the email from KISS Army Warehouse. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yep.
They finally had the date and the location. Is the Caribbean Cove Hotel and Conference Center in Indianapolis.
All right.
Sounds pretty swanky, huh?
I don't know.
Caribbean Cove?
I've got a secret for you.
Uh-oh.
And if it's called Caribbean Cove and it's in Indianapolis, something doesn't add up. So go
right,
further.
but it
sounds good.
Right,
but
the initial reaction is Caribbean Cove.
The initial reaction is, ooh.
Right, but then, like Andy says, it's like, okay, it's in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Google it.
Okay.
And as I sent to you guys, the first thing I came up on Google Images was a toilet seat. It was askew.
It was a complete, what would that be, a 90-degree angle
it was
off
like
the toilet.
Attached by one hinge that somebody who stayed there took a picture of. So naturally I clicked on that, and that was associated with a Yelp review, and then from there...
Could I do a quick step back? Now,
yeah, go ahead.
In the initial email that said the venue, wasn't there something in there that kind of raised your suspicions the way it was phrased?
You mean when they said, this was the only hotel we could find this year due to scheduling. We do not have a special rate at this hotel. There are several hotels in the area within walking distance.
So that makes me think a couple things.
Red flags all over the place.
That means, sorry, we know there's other places to stay. But we don't know why they're saying this. So Chris did some investigating.
Well, we all did some investigating. I sent the toilet picture out, and then, again, it was attached to a Yelp review, and then we went through the Yelp reviews, and what we discovered was nothing short of horrifying. So what we decided to do is something that's a favorite of the listeners. We're going to read several of these reviews with the rage music playing in the background because, quite frankly, some of these people are pissed off about what happened to them and their families at this Caribbean Cove hotel and conference center.
All right.
And
tell me when you're ready.
yeah, in fact, the first here, this will be a quick one. I don't know.
It's 11 seconds.
Okay.
So
this is the first review I saw.
And there's a short version to it, just in case. You
right.
know.
Well, we'll start here.
Okay.
Stay away. I believe that was the caption for the askew toilet seat. It just simply said "stay away."
I think that's on the billboard when you're driving down 65.
Yeah,
It actually says it on there.
So yeah, but there are some other people who had some more detailed analysis. So
There were one or two other.
so you want to go first,
You
Nick?
go
You want
ahead.
to start?
No,
with,
you go ahead. This,
all right.
this one's yours. Yeah.
I'll start. Okay, are you ready? Well, hold it. You got longer version. This one's pretty lengthy.
Oh, well, I'll have to improvise if I have to go back.
Just hit
We'll figure-
repeat or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
All right, ready? How do I word this delicately? The place sucks. The hot breakfast bar was cold. The cold breakfast bar was warm. The fruit had a funny, not very fresh taste to it. I had to ask for silverware to replace the white plastic picnic picnic something they had on the tables. I had to ask for a coffee refill, and they brought me a cold cup of coffee. By the way, it was Sunday morning, and I don't know what that has to do with
I
it.
think that means that's the ideal time for breakfast to be on point,
Well, you would think.
right?
No.
Does it go on?
Now, there's one more line, so save your time, your dignity, and your money. Go anywhere else.
Save
in
your
all-
time, your dignity, and your money.
In all fairness, this reviewer might have just had the two breakfast bars mixed up.
the
The hot one
breakfast
was
and the
cold, and the cold was warm. Maybe
Yeah,
they
it
just
might be user error.
yeah.
but-
That one could have been their fault.
there's no mistaking cold coffee on a Sunday morning.
Maybe this guy's used to eating hot fruit for breakfast. He was confused. I don't know.
Who
hot
knows?
fruit, cold sausage.
The fruit tasted funny. The coffee was cold. Classic stuff, though. How do I put this delicately? The place sucks.
What was that last line one more time?
Save your time, your dignity, and your money.
Your
Go
dignity.
anywhere else.
Your dignity.
Okay, next, Nick.
You will be completely demoralized if you stay here.
What kind
Is this the next one on your screen?
That's what I have.
all
Yeah.
right. That's you.
What
All
kind of
right.
hotel takes your dignity from you?
Oh, wait a minute. This kind of hotel. Here comes more.
All right, ready, Nick?
Okay.
Can't
yeah.
make this stuff up. This is beautiful.
Toilet wouldn't flush. Rooms were difficult to sleep in since the noise level carried through the walls. Water park was okay. Though there were not nearly enough tubes for people to enjoy both the water slide and the lazy river. The water fountain was out of order, and the staff refused to give my 3-year-old daughter a cup of water. This, by the way, is against health code. My husband pointed this out, and the staff member simply said, "I can't help you." I can't help you.
This is unbelievable.
Couple things there. I love that they're just bashing. This woman's bashing everything, and so the water park was okay.
Yeah, which apparently there's a water park attached to this thing that isn't always open.
But here's my next comment. Everything's shitty. There weren't enough tubes. I mean, what's a bad water park if they don't have water?
Not enough tubes.
They don't
Not
have
nearly enough tubes.
Not nearly enough tubes, and
No.
it's probably 90 degrees. They don't have a water fountain functioning, and they won't give you a cup of water for your
I can't.
toddler.
I can't help you.
Can't help.
Ma'am, I can't help you.
But
Shrugging of shoulders and shaking of head.
What kind of place
I
is
can't
this?
help you.
but this qualifies as an okay water park.
But okay, now those were probably the more positive reviews that we're going to read.
Yeah, there's
Really?
more.
It gets
Here
worse.
comes the next one. Ready?
Help you.
It gets worse.
If you, okay, here we
The
go.
last line of this one is maybe my favorite, but
All
Chris, you go
That's
ahead.
good. It's good.
Ready, Chris?
Yep. Toilet didn't work in first room. Sheets are nasty, stained, and worn. No water park. Hold on. Someone puked by the hot tub, which was barely warm. That was the puke barely warm, or just the hot tub? I don't know.
Was the puke a reason? Was it because the hot tub was barely warm?
I don't know.
Okay. Should I go to the next one immediately?
Oh, that was
Yeah,
it.
sure.
That was the end of that
Go
one?
Yeah.
Well,
just keep
cut
it going.
into it, yeah.
Let's keep this one's good.
Well, they're all good.
Someone broke into our room from the sliding door from the atrium. Hold on, go ahead again. He left when he realized he woke me up. Hold on, it's better.
It's not even halfway over this one.
Okay. Okay.
I love the internet.
Hit it again. We then received 2 obscene phone calls from inside the hotel. I can't do it. About a half hour later, I woke up my kids and got the hell out.
There's a lot to this. Is that the end of that one?
Yeah, that's the end of it.
I barely survived that one.
That one got me a couple times.
Obscene phone calls
All right.
Inside
from
the
inside the hotel.
A couple things that we need to talk about. So, someone broke into their room and realized, or they left when they realized
that so the people were in there and they were awake now.
Right. So, what did that mean? They broke in through the sliding door in the atrium.
Apparently, there was an atrium outside the sliding door of the room. I don't know.
My God, what's going on at this place? All right, there's more.
We have seen. Now, are those two crimes linked? Is the
We can only assume that it was an inside job on both accounts, but
from inside the hotel.
from the desk.
Yeah, right. That's what
Exactly.
That's what I'm picturing.
Obscene phone calls. When's the last time you heard that phrase? Talk about a fucking 70s phrase.
Yeah.
All right, there's more. Ice machines didn't work. Hotel was filthy. No towels. Bugs. Trash. Filth. Water park was closed. Thugs. That are friends of the employees. Picking fights with guests. Games don't work. Air doesn't work. Phones don't work. Employees don't work. That's it.
All right. That one needs to be discussed.
Great rant.
That one needs to be discussed.
Friends of the employees. Picking fights. What the hell?
I can't wait to go to this place. I'm so
This is
excited.
not to be missed.
No.
This is fucking. This is too good to be. You can't make this shit up, man. What a discovery.
Could you go back a little bit? Because what was
Yeah.
that part where it was listing? It said bugs.
No towels, bugs, trash, filth. Water park was closed. Thugs that are friends of employees picking fights with guests. I mean, what the hell's going on at this joint?
Oh my god!
Unbelievable. It's the Wild West down there.
I can't wait.
Well,
okay, there's
I think
more.
we're done though, right?
No,
Oh my
God.
God.
Oh,
Several
Oh
more.
no.
Now, in fairness, were there any 5-star reviews of this hotel?
I think there were a few,
I
but
think there were a couple.
the site I looked at, there were maybe like 300 reviews, and 140 something of them were 1 star.
Oh my god.
So it was overwhelmingly negative.
Jeez. That's pretty bad. All right.
Our door appeared to have been busted open at some point because it sat very crooked on the frame and was reinforced at the bolt. The picture on the TV was very poor.
What?
The hairdryer smoked when turned on. The water was warm at best and never hot.
Oh.
The thermostat was falling off the wall.
How is that? Where has that ever happened?
I
The
don't know.
thermostat.
I've stayed in some shitholes before. I've nothing even approaching this.
So I wonder if, well, same one or next one?
There's another one.
Oh, there's. I think the best is yet to come.
Oh,
believe it or
really?
not. There's a few more. Yeah.
So I wonder if that's the same door that was broken into in the previous review.
It's
They
possible.
Bolted it back on.
A lot of B&Es at this. You know, you expect a B&B, you get a B&E.
try not to get the room by the atrium.
Yeah, exactly.
You get a B&E and a B in cold. B.
And a blackjack.
Right.
I got my kids and I got the hell out of there. All right. Here we go, another one. The water park was broken there. There had been a fire in the pool area.
How does that even happen?
Yeah.
Why not?
There's
Just,
water.
just light something on fire too.
Go ahead. My sheets were dingy. The bathtub filled during my shower. It slowly drained, so I had to wash my feet separately. That's
Like in the sink
That's the
or
end of-
something?
I don't know. That's the end of that.
All right.
In the atrium.
Oh my god. Yeah,
this
wash
is-
their feet in the atrium.
Comedy gold.
So how is there a fire in the pool area? And what was the first thing?
Oh.
Water park was broken.
Water park was broken.
How
And-
does the whole
And
water
on
park
fire. It was broken and on fire.
Okay, this is a good one. I'm glad Nick's reading this one. This is one of his favorites. This is a good one.
The breakfast staff doesn't speak English, and they will try to bully you, or they will try to bully a gratuity charge out of you, which you do not have to pay.
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, important safety tips.
How do you know that they're bullying you if they don't speak English?
I don't know.
How do you know they're bullying gratuity out of you?
All right.
Anyway,
Okay.
the
Got
next one is
another
Andy's
here.
favorite.
Is it?
Oh boy.
Andy's.
The really.
Starting with the hotel parking lot.
Oh,
right?
no, right before
Yes.
that.
Which one?
Right above that one.
Oh, okay.
This is Andy's
This
favorite.
is a quick one.
Yeah.
You read this one. I want to read the next
Does
one.
Andy want to do this one?
No, you can read it.
Okay. Worst trip ever. Full of lies.
It sums up.
This is gold. This is
like
unbelievable.
Full of lies.
It's like, why type out everything that I was lied to about? I'm just going to tell
Exactly.
you.
Why waste so much energy on
Just
this
a
shit?
blanket statement is fine.
Every hotel amenity that they boast on their website
Full of
of lies. That's awesome.
Okay.
I love that. All right, Chris, you got it?
Yeah. This. Yeah. Why don't actually you read this one, Nick? I want to do the next one. That's
Okay.
fucking hilarious.
This longer one, the hotel parking lot one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do this one. The hotel parking lot was covered in trash and beer cans. Staff was very rude. Water park is closed for the winter. Pool was freezing cold and heat pump was out on the hot tub. First flood, it says. First flood had a smell of mold and gym socks. Fourth floor, where we stayed, the carpet was soggy wet.
Oh my God.
Beds did not have comforters, just a sheet and a brown fleece-looking blanket. Also seen 2 cockroaches down by the pool. Such a horrible night. Never stay here.
Never stay here.
Okay.
Again, I have a couple questions. So
I'm looking forward to the next one, actually.
this place is called Caribbean Cove.
Yeah.
Why is everyone saying that the water park's closed? That seems like that's why you
That
go there.
seems like the gimmick,
Yeah.
And-
Apparently, it's like open 2 nights a week and closed all winter. Who
Consistently closed.
knows? What a nightmare
And-
this place is.
How is a 4th floor carpet soggy? What even happened?
Yeah.
Is it from that one guy's tub?
Well, a
from
lot of
before?
people said in their reviews that there were not enough towels, so apparently everybody's dripping wet walking around after they get out of
God,
whatever
gross.
cold hot tub.
This is we won't miss this. Believe me. There's no way we can't show up to this place.
This is a
after
must. A must visit for us.
Okay, we got 2 left. They're pretty
Okay.
brief, but
Okay.
this just open your ears.
Should
to
we
this
save
one.
this one for the last one or no?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Well, I'll read it.
Okay.
Go. The stairwell smelled like urine, and I even found feces on the stairs. My husband informed the front desk. To my surprise, it was still there in the morning. That's it.
That is so. One is probably the I can't help you guy.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
help
I
you.
can't help you.
I don't care. That's basically what it
Okay.
was. So the husband said, "Hey, there's a turd." I'm trying to,
On the stairs.
I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna tell you, there's a turd there.
Yeah.
We're not gonna leave,
Yeah.
but there's a turd there.
Sir, I can't help
Do
you.
something about it.
I can't
Nah,
help you.
I can't
No.
help you.
When you wake up in the morning, it's still there.
He told him he couldn't help him, and then he tried to pick a fight with him, probably.
Then he bullied him into a
Yeah.
gratuity charge.
Yeah, right. All right, this is the last one.
Okay.
There's more, but
there's-
this is the last one we have on our list, and this is good.
When we got to our room, it was a mess.
Oh,
We took a shower in our Nike sandals.
that's it.
I just like that one because I said Nike.
Yeah,
sandals.
right. Why mention the brand? I mean, you know.
Oh my goodness, what a hoot. Nike sandals, can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen?
It's unbelievable.
I agree. Thank you, Paul Stanley. Oh, and let me tell you, I hope Santa came early and gave you some duct tape this year, because this next batch of reviews is going to split your sides. Full boat, pot of thunder. This next batch of reviews comes a week later, May 2nd, 2016. The mainline episode 154. Hold on to your seats, folks.
I want to be clear that this is not intended to be a dig on the people
No.
organizing the event. We just happened to look up where it was, thinking of the possibility of staying over, and we couldn't stop laughing at the reviews. So
Yeah,
that's where this
yeah.
is coming from.
And,
It's
and
not,
I just want to say personally, this is something I look forward to every year. So I wish to
This year
thank.
especially.
I wish to thank the organizers.
This
There
is
you go.
actually-
we're in no way bad mouthing them at all.
In fact, this is the shittiness of this facility is actually inspiring us further to definitely be there. It's got to be seen to be believed.
Yeah.
So, all right, should we start in?
Who's
I
got the
think
first
so.
one?
I'll go first.
Nick's got the first one.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get this.
Sort of a this one.
just
okay.
no build up.
Yeah.
Just let him
You,
stand on
you
their
have your
own.
level the
Yep.
way you want it.
Yep.
All right. Disgusting conditions. Worn down dirty beds. Bodily fluids on the TV. Do it again. More? Oh, yeah. Hair in the bathroom. Gum on the bottom of the TV remote. We could not stay at such a disgusting facility. Staff and management seemed unconcerned with the customer service and would not speak with me.
Would not speak
Would not
with
even
Can't
speak
you just
with
put
them.
that thing on repeat? Is
Yeah.
there a repeat setting on that little thing?
Yes.
I tried to,
Jesus
I didn't have
Christ,
time
I can't
to.
believe I have to tell you this shit.
I was going to try to make a longer
That's
edit,
okay.
but there just was not time.
You got it on a loop now? All right, good.
All right.
I love the bodily fluids
Yeah.
on the TV.
On the TV.
How do we know they're bodily? Was it just like
I
a
don't
weird
know.
stain?
This person must be able to identify this stuff.
Yeah, well,
They did
it's a regular watcher of CSI, probably.
Or they did it themselves and we're complaining about it.
They're supposed to clean
They
off.
just did it and they're like, oh, putting this in the review.
They put their gum on the remote. Put some bodily fluids. But
sabotage.
one thing I'm realizing with this hotel, so many reviews, when people complain, they're really upset that the staff does not care at all.
No,
that's one thing that's coming through in multiple times.
That's the common thread.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of common threads, bodily fluids being among them.
Yeah, but that's one of the things that makes me laugh even harder, that they don't care at all and they're still open. I don't get it. What are they doing? But all right, you ready, Chris?
This one. Okay. You got that loop going? All right. This place is an absolute shithole now. I took my kids last Saturday and had the worst experience ever. It was nothing more than a thug revival. I caught a little thug trying to go through our stuff. The place was nasty. Human waste on the bathroom walls. My son was nearly ran over because there were a bunch of grown black thugs having a serious basketball game in the activity pool. They were yelling and cursing. One called my autistic son a dumbass cracker. Wow. There's more. The lifeguards had their pants hanging off their ass. Total waste of money. The place has been destroyed. Don't waste your money.
Wow. A thug revival. Makes me think of like an old-fashioned tent revival.
Right.
Boy, if
people hooting and hollering.
If any
commotion.
If anybody needed proof that the word thug has turned into a veiled euphemism for you know what, this is it.
Yeah, it really has, right?
Seems to be the case now.
Confirmed by the phrase "grown black thugs"
having a serious basketball
in the activity pool.
What's the activity pool? Why isn't it just whatever?
I hope to never find out.
And I think the biggest laugh there for us was that someone called my autistic son a dumbass cracker, which I don't want to laugh at someone in an unfortunate position. It's just the ridiculousness of.
Oh well, that's the whole.
Yeah,
that's this whole segment.
How do these things happen?
We're not on the side of the staff, but it's just so outrageous.
All right,
Nick.
So I take this this next pretty lengthy one here.
Oh yeah.
Okay. There's a lot happening in this one, so I'll try to.
Now that we've got the loop activated, we're good.
I'm just gonna keep rolling. This is one shady place. While we were at the water park, our rooms were quote unquote broken into and ransacked. Everything of value was taken, including our cell phones, car keys, and both cars that we drove to this dump.
Jesus.
Both cars.
Needless to say, staff was not concerned about anything, and the two security guards that were on duty were a joke. Our cars were recovered by IMPD the following day. They were found in the Forest Manor area, both totaled and stripped of everything, including car seats. We had 7 children with us.
Oh no!
And all personal belongings. A group of males, 18 to 25, were seen at some point, not caught. Come to find out, the sliding glass doors in our room did not lock, and that's how they got in. However, upon reading some of these reviews, I have discovered that there are several rooms with doors that don't lock. The staff they are aware of this fact. Inside job, I think so.
Wow.
This is just like a racket, man. This is like.
I think the moral of the story is if you have sliding glass doors on your room, you're gonna get fucking robbed.
Yeah.
I mean,
so beware.
Fucking stole 2. They're both their cars.
7 car seats.
7 children with them.
Well, yeah, assuming they all had car seats.
And the cars disappeared.
That's an expensive vacation.
Yeah.
Not because of your.
That's a vacation from hell.
You tried to cheap out and stay at the Caribbean Cove, and look what happened. And, if you're a listener who's going to this, the rooms at this place are sold out.
Yeah, you can't get a room.
Are they really?
Yes.
That we actually
kicked around the idea of staying there
Yeah.
the night before just to, just experience.
We were going to
this.
do it for you, the
Yeah.
listener, and
Put
experience
ourselves
it
in
firsthand.
danger.
And it's sold out.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
That's what
So-
it said. Maybe they're just putting that up there because they don't want anybody trying to book a room. there.
Maybe. But that came from
They
the,
did say they didn't get a special discount, like they didn't get a block of rooms with a discount.
Right.
So there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of incentive other than just possible convenience of being in the same building.
Yikes.
Ah,
You going to eat there, Nick? At the restaurant?
I
Nick always looks
man,
forward to eating at the other restaurant, but this one? I don't know. They probably got a good spanakopita there. You guys got one?
You know what?
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this next
There-
long one. It's not that.
There
great.
is one that
There's
does
one-
deal with the food there. I don't know if you want to do that one or if you picked out a different one.
I'm gonna go to number 5 on
Okay.
this list. There
list.
was one good line in number 4. It's rooms face the pool area, and if you want to sleep, forget it. The cacophony of noise from the pool won't allow it.
I like when people just when there's a nice
Yeah.
vocabulary in
Exactly.
All right, you ready?
Put a little Christmas on it, so to speak. This is a good one, though. This is this one. Just the punchline is gold on this one. Ready? The water is heavily chlorinated, but all of the surfaces feel like you are getting some sort of flesh-eating virus that could wipe out a small African country. That's it.
Wow.
Wow.
Flesh-eating virus. Okay.
How can you tell by touching something that it feels like you're getting a
Some kind
flesh-eating
of
virus?
filmy
Must be
nastiness.
Something, man.
Be a CSI watcher. Everybody's an expert on
Yeah.
this shit nowadays.
Let's see here.
It's got a good one, a good line in it, Nick.
What, number 6?
Yep.
All right, I'll do number 6. Let's do it here. Just remember, bad hotel, bad water park, and hidden charges within the hotel packages. If you want to end up paying more and end up staying in a meth lab disguised as a hotel, this is the hotel for you. Wow. A meth lab.
Disguise.
I mean,
maybe I don't want to accuse them of this being the case, but there has to be some kind of racket going on that keeps this place
come
in
on.
business.
I mean, there's.
I
It's
smell a rat
unbelievable.
listening to these
Well,
reviews.
you probably literally do smell a rat at this
Yeah,
place from
right.
what we're
I'm
hearing.
gonna send Gordon Ramsay down
Oh.
there for the Hotel
Just-
Hell episode.
Just give him a flamethrower.
Yeah, Jesus. Here's a good one. I'm a frequent traveler, about 100 hotel nights a year, and this is the dirtiest hotel that I have ever stayed in, even compared to hotels in developing countries. Just to reiterate, we're not making this stuff up. This is crowdsourced material. Doesn't get any better than
Developing
this.
countries.
It's hilarious.
I'm so
Talking
excited to go to this place.
Third world hotel, basically, he's saying.
I cannot wait for this.
Let's see.
Couple more.
I'd like to do number 9. Just this.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Let's do some quick
Nice
hitters
short
here.
ones here. The hot tub by the pool had pizza floating in it.
That's it. This is a good one. With the adults that were there, I saw more tattoos than I did teeth.
Here, keep it rolling. I'm going to do the next one. The bathtub was rusty and had someone's toenails in it.
Oh,
Jesus
Come on.
Christ.
that was it.
That's all for that
Keep it going. I found blood and what looks like snot or sperm on the curtain. And then the opening of 13. I mean, just listen to this.
13 is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's like, listen to this and ask yourself, how is this place still open? Go.
A 6-year-old boy was found floating on the bottom of the pool by a guest.
Oh no!
He jumped into the pool to rescue the child. The pediatric ICU nurse from the Fort Wayne area performed CPR along with another woman until the paramedics arrived. The child's family was lucky that these hotel guests were in the right place at the right time. But why were there no lifeguards around to help in any part of this event?
Oh my God!
First of all, I'd like to point out that you can't float on the bottom of the pool. Okay, the child had sunk to the
child
bottom
sank,
of the pool.
yeah.
Right.
Here's what else I want to know: how did she know the age of the child, and how did she know the nurse was a pediatric ICU nurse?
Maybe she's the one who saves.
Fucking people just making shit up.
Busybody, perhaps.
Yeah, big time. But yeah, that's pretty bad. So if you're gonna go there with your kids, because it is a family-friendly event, no lifeguard on duty. So
All right,
beware.
Here comes another one. You keep it going, yeah. Blood stains, pee stains, black mold, hairs. Oh, and a boy crapped in the pool. The staff didn't do much about it. Cheetos in our room floor, cobwebs, roaches, no comforters on beds.
Was the Cheetos on the floor?
On the floor.
Yeah,
I'm
no doubt of the flaming
Flaming
hot
hot.
variety.
I was just gonna say.
Oh my God, there's more.
Should I do Andy's favorite right now?
Why not?
Which one?
Number 17.
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna cut into 15.
Like how
when you're
many
done.
you have? You're skipping over. them.
This took about 20 minutes worth of looking. So.
Yeah, it's an exercise in cutting and pasting. I mean, every one of them is unbelievable.
Can I read Andy's favorite?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. The clerk at the desk insulted me and my roommate after asking for towel.
That's it. That was
Yeah,
the
that's
last
it.
thing?
That's it.
Yeah. When you pasted that to me,
That's all this person came away with from their trip.
that's the best.
This is a good one though.
Can we just pause for one moment and acknowledge that statement? They just asked for towels, and instead of saying yes, instead of saying no, I can't help you, instead
Insulting.
they were aggressive and insulted them.
Just something like, you're ugly.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
It's like, what is everybody working there on some sort of prison release program or what? Man, this place is unbelievable.
Are you
I can't
doing,
wait. I'm doing 15. Yeah, this is good. Regarding the quote-unquote continental breakfast, caps lock, no eggs, no meat whatsoever. Caps lock off. So basically, that was it. So every day I was very hungry in the morning.
I was just very hungry.
Unreal, man.
I was very hungry. This poor guy.
I need a paper bag.
We plow through these.
No eggs, no meat whatsoever.
And eggs are meat. It's an astute observation by this guy. You want to?
Should I do 19?
No, 18's good.
Okay.
There's some questions come to mind after this one.
Okay. The room was messy. Had cherries thrown down the sink.
Okay. All right. So how does this happen?
I don't understand.
Do you think they're fresh cherries or of the maraschino variety? It's like, what are you having a fucking Shirley Temple party in your room?
Or dried cherries? I don't know.
Serving up Manhattans. Don't Manhattans have maraschino cherries?
Yeah,
in
they
it?
I
do.
don't know.
I can't imagine. But it's not like there was a cherry. Read it one more time, Nick.
Cherries thrown down the sink.
The room was messy. Had cherries thrown down the sink.
Thrown down the sink. Not just dropped in the sink. Thrown down the sink.
Maybe, I don't know.
Honestly, if you're like, try to make up the most ridiculous thing to say about a hotel, Never in your lifetime. You could do this for the rest of your life, 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't cross your mind to say cherries were thrown down the sink.
No.
That was the crowning achievement of the messiness of the room.
All right, I'm going to go to 20. This is good. It's a little longer. Then we got a bunch of quick hitters, but our banquet bread basket contained bread so green and moldy that I originally thought it was quote-unquote herb bread. When we pointed it out to the quote-unquote kitchen supervisor, she was unapologetic.
Again?
Not appalled, not surprised, and seemed unfazed. There was crumbs in the cream intended for coffee, and the day before the cream was curdled. They're going to caps lock on, kill someone, caps lock off, if they don't change soon.
They're going to kill someone.
That's a good one. What is herb bread?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Why is it in
what is a
quotes?
banquet bread basket? I mean,
That made
where do
me-
these people come up with this terminology?
What kind of banquet were they at?
I don't know. And
Jesus.
the other
I
thing,
just-
again, the same thing we've been hearing over and over. Unfazed and unapologetic staff to all these crazy
They
things.
know it and they don't care.
But also, I mean, maybe you just work somewhere else. But if you work at a place like this, you have to be so used to people complaining. Like, look, dude, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's
Like I have no say in the matter.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell
there
them.
has to be someone who can help. I understand that, like, certain workers, you complain to the wrong people at restaurants sometimes.
Mhm.
There's got to be someone you can talk to, but it seems like there isn't.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Apparently everybody there is like, it's like the soup Nazi.
Yeah.
Everybody there, they just simply don't give a damn. Yet this place is booked solid.
Well, they must have really good herb bread.
All
There's
right.
got to be a
Are
reason.
you gonna do you do 19 and
Okay.
then we'll rattle off the last
Okay, 'cause
four in
nine-
rapid fire
Yeah,
fashion.
19 is
Yeah, this is
19 go it I'm just warning everybody to hold on tight. It goes to a different level here.
Really?
hit the music.
Some guy was sleeping under the stairs in the stairwell. So we had to escort a couple young girls up to their floor because they were frightened by him.
Yeah. Who could blame them? God, what the hell's going on here? Okay, so we bust through these last four.
Yeah.
All right. Please get your family's tetanus shots updated before arrival.
Wow. Worst hotel ever. The ceiling was missing countless towels.
Countless towels.
Probably an error in the, I don't know, what, autocorrect? I don't
Countless
know.
tiles.
Probably.
spelled wrong.
Worst lifeguards in the entire history of mankind.
Okay.
And this is a great.
The finale. Table in room. The whole top fell off onto my foot when I set a pizza on it.
The table collapsed
so there was
when a
no-
pizza fell on it.
The base of the table and the top were not fastened at all together.
There's just four legs holding up the
Or-
top of a table.
Or just a table with the one post in the
Yeah,
in the
Or
middle.
that.
that's probably what
And
it
the guy
was.
put a pizza on the edge.
Someone unscrewed all the connections from the base to the table.
Must have been a deep dish pizza. The
Some-
top
some
of the
weight.
tabletop off. Unreal.
Oh man, I'll tell you, if I was on a family vacation and we set the pizza down on the table only to watch it collapse, I'd say, wife and child, it's over! This vacation is over. Get in the car, we're going home. Unbelievable stuff. Oh my goodness. But there's more. Can you believe there's more? The only reason we dedicated 5 weeks of podcasting to this is because there were so many reviews and they all shared a lot of similar qualities. This next batch comes to you from May 9th, 2016, following week. Burning Up with Fever, episode 155. Get a helmet. This one's going to get rocky.
So we're counting down with like a couple weeks to go before we actually show up at this joint.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 2
man.
weeks.
Less than 2 weeks from this point.
You're
yeah.
bringing your nephew, huh?
I am. And if this
You having any
experience...
reservations about that?
If this isn't the rite of passage into manhood experience for him, then I don't know what will be.
He's going to see things he'd wish he'd never seen. Things you can't unsee.
He's 13, is that right?
He's 13, yeah.
I think that's time he becomes a man.
Yeah, well, time he...
You see sperm on a TV, your life is forever changed.
That is something we've heard about this hotel.
Yes.
Things that you never even thought, never even dreamt up that a human being would execute. It's funny, though, that Chris said that it's as rare as a 5-star review.
Yeah.
I actually came across one.
Really?
Yeah, there are some, and
Do we get the idea that this is an inside job, or do you think this is sincere?
I don't know. However, this is the only review I've ever seen out of all the reviews we've looked at where there's a response from the owner.
yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing. The owner responds to the favorable reviews.
Would you guys like to hear it?
Yeah,
I
sure,
would
of
like to.
course.
Well, because maybe we're being unfair to the Caribbean Cove.
Maybe. We haven't
Well,
been there.
It's
We
not
don't know.
us, okay? We're not making these reviews up.
True,
We're just
but-
reading.
But maybe by focusing only on the 1-star reviews, maybe we're misrepresenting. But let's see what
We're
somebody.
not doing anything. We're just regurgitating.
That's
so.
absolutely.
Well, it's
true.
fair to play both sides, so let's regurgitate a 5-star review.
So,
So-
what music are you going to play under a 5-star review? The fucking random song generator, diddly squad.
Let's see if Andy has something that he can. That he
Some
can bring
whistling
out.
Dixie out of your butthole music.
Oh, here we go.
This water park is the best water park.
Oh, yeah.
My
right.
family and I just got back, and it was a blast. All those nasty reviews are lies because there are no holes in the ceiling, missing pieces in the wall, and horrible room service. It's the opposite.
Wow.
All you families looking for a fun indoor water park to go to, just come to Caribbean Cove. Response from the owner.
These
Wow.
are great.
Thank you for taking the time to review us. While we strive to always improve our customer service and fun environment, sometimes guests do not have a good time. So we appreciate when guests like yourself let us know about your positive stay. Hope to see you again at the Cove.
For example, the guy who got his car stolen with all the car seats in it, he didn't have a good time. Sometimes it happens.
What about, was that the same person who had 2 cars stolen, or was that a different
That was
review?
two.
Okay,
Somebody
yeah,
had two cars.
So one
Yeah.
person had 1 car.
Car seats for the 7 children were stolen.
Yes. And then the
Room
other
was
person-
ransacked.
The owner did not thank them for taking the time to post a review.
Wow, how about that?
So
Come on, that is such a fucking plant, that review. They had a fucking staff meeting, and the guy was like, look, somebody's got to post a positive review.
So
Sure, these other reviews are lies. Why would you even reference other reviews? Just go on and say you had a good time.
Sometimes guests don't have a good time.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Well,
are we to believe that, or are we to believe?
I don't know what to believe, but we're going to find out on the
Sometimes
22nd.
guests have a problem with cherries being thrown down the drain of the sink. Others don't have a problem with it. What are you going to do?
Well,
I don't know.
we can either choose to believe that glowing review or the following.
Well, let's read
You
this
gotta
and be
cue
fair.
up the other music.
This definitely could make you sick if you have allergies or asthma. Caps lock. Mold everywhere. On the first floor by the elevators, a wall on the hallway is covered with plastic, so when I look close, I realize that they were trying to mask a moldy wall.
Oh.
And here's the best line. It looked very black, which is the worst mold.
You know, I've heard that before, too. If you have black
What?
mold in your house,
Yeah, I mean,
watch out. But
black mold is, there's no
See, now,
turning
if
back.
it's green mold, you might confuse it for herb bread, right? Black mold, you're not going to confuse it for pumpernickel. Okay?
no,
Black mold,
it's
all
the
there is
worst
to
mold.
it. In your banquet bread basket or whatever the fuck.
Banquet
Have we
bread.
read all of these or what? It's hard for me to tell if they're.
You know, I don't remember all of them that we did. Oh boy.
I'm really looking forward to this. I have to see this place firsthand, and I feel like we have to document this somehow for the many listeners. I think a small percentage of people who are going to go to this are people who listen to the show. So I feel like we have to somehow document our experience.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Photos, video, something.
We'll write our
we're
own
bringing
review.
Arturo's coming.
Okay,
Did I tell
great.
you that? He's in.
Awesome. So we will have video then.
Yeah.
So there will be a YouTube post of our experience. I can't wait for this. I want to eat there. I heard there's a tilted kilt there.
Oh boy, can
Which-
you imagine the talent at that thing?
I can't wait to post the first review about it. So
Should try to find reviews of that tilted kilt.
that might be a great
Maybe
idea.
next week. We'll see what we
It's going to be the equivalent of the Lansing Hooters over here. My God. What a fucking nightmare that joint is.
Lansing, Illinois Hooters.
You been over there?
You said they pushed 3 bills there, didn't you?
There, I think it was close to 4 bills, a couple of them.
That just sounds like an exaggeration.
Shocking. It was shocking. I don't know what else to tell you.
I used to go there
Yeah.
every Friday night for a little while there back in like late high school. So
Yeah. Times have changed.
I guess, yeah.
Or was it 4 bills when you went?
I don't remember it being like that.
No. Okay. Well,
Okay, I'm on Expedia. I don't recognize some of these reviews, so let me scroll down here.
oh boy, we got a couple more for
Okay.
you before we sign off and let you, get that aggressive plan for the week.
While you're looking, let me just bring up a greatest hit here real quick. The clerk at the desk insulted me and my roommate after asking for towels. I did that for Andy. I know
Yes.
that was his favorite.
that's probably the best thing.
If there's video of that with audio, I'd love to see that.
What did
Okay,
this clerk say?
Oh, go ahead.
That's the
Go-
burning
no.
question.
Oh, I love that idea so much. Hey, can we have some towels? You get out of your pussy. Like, what did they say?
Yeah, you're worthless. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, what do you? How do you insult?
Okay,
somebody
this one's
like that?
pretty good, and I love that. I'll open with the. Apparently on what did I say?
Expedia.
Apparently there's a title bar
Nice.
Oh,
in
good.
here, so yeah, roll it. Title: Never Again. the water park was broken. the whole park was broken. That's me editorializing. There had been a fire in the pool area. My sheets were dingy. The bathtub filled during my shower and slowly drained, so I had to wash my sheets. Have we done that?
We did
before?
do that one. Yeah, we did do that one.
But that was a classic.
That was a
though.
classic.
Hold on, I think I have one that we haven't done yet.
We're running out. I mean, how long has this?
This
place
is a
been
good
open?
one. I'm pretty sure we haven't done this anymore. What we're finding is a lot of these, like Expedia, Travelocity, they use the same reviews. So.
Yeah, they just.
But
copy
this is
them
a good
over, so-
one.
Who's ready?
Yeah. Nice hotel, but seen roach. Breakfast not so good. That's the title of it. Now here's the body copy. Nice staff, nice pool, nice hotel. It was clean, but then we had trash bag of trash outside our room door when arriving. And also dirty towels at 9 p.m. and seen roach. not a period in the motherfucker.
Seen roach.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one here.
Wait, so there was a trash bag of trash outside the door. Love that. All right, ready, Nick?
I have one. Yeah, that Chris actually found, but I hope he doesn't mind. I'm gonna read it.
Oh, do it.
The only reason we picked this hotel was because of the water park. The website stated it was open. Caps lock. It isn't. Period. Caps lock. At all. Period. I asked why the website stated... See, that's this guy's mistake. I asked why the website stated it was open, and the front desk clerk shrugged his head. Can you shrug your head?
Yeah.
And said, I don't know. They didn't fix it, I guess.
No, they didn't.
The beds are supposed to be doubles, but they are just slightly bigger than a twin. There are no outlets to plug anything in. Breakfast is
no outlets. What is that?
There's no electricity.
Wow.
The breakfast is horrendously expensive.
Oh, wow.
Caps lock. This place is a joke. This guy shrugged his head.
Yeah, interesting.
Can you read that? We don't need the music, but just one more time, starting from the shrugged his head.
All right, let me.
Sorry, that whole interaction there was my favorite part.
I asked why the website stated it was open, and the front desk clerk shrugged his head and said, "I don't know. They didn't fix it, I guess."
It's a very honest answer, but it's hilarious.
I don't know. Whoever
Whoever
they are, they didn't fix it. Try to confuse you with obscurity.
Okay, I got a good one here that I'm pretty sure we haven't read. I'm on Expedia.
Okay.
Or what are you on? Just going down your list?
I just have an old compilation here and
All right.
sifting through it.
Hit me. Old rundown building that wasn't clean. That's the title.
Good.
This is from March 3rd, 2016,
Oh,
by the
boy.
way.
Oh, my
It's
God.
recent. Staff was on her personal cell and seemed irritated that she had to hang up to check me in. The room was dirty and the bathroom was so gross there was no way I would shower in there.
Wow.
We thought we would try the hot tub, but was not even warm. I was shivering. Caps lock, horrible. Caps lock off. The bed springs were worn out and made a loud noise when you moved in the bed, and of course it was uncomfortable.
Oh.
This is the last time I will ever visit this hotel. I am disgusted.
Wow. Not even warm. We've heard that a few times.
There's a lot of complaints about the temperature of the hot tub.
I think
And then that one had a pizza floating in it. What was it? A
it
slice of pizza. Was floating.
pizza toenails in the tub or something.
That's right.
I think just my favorite one is that there was a fire by the pool. I mean,
how does that even happen?
Where by the pool? Yeah, what kind of fire? How does this happen?
Yeah.
Okay, I got another one.
You do.
Yep.
Okay.
Title, horrible. Review. The water park was closed. The pool is closed. The hot tub was cold. Room was really clean. The toilet overflowed and was not cleaned up for over 8 hours. Restaurants on the property were closed. Roof leaks all over. Overall horrible experience, paid way too much.
Wow, man.
Relentless.
That was a
Jesus.
nasty review.
Just closed.
Seems unfair. You know, hold on. No. This is an extremely long one. Like 6 paragraphs.
Oh boy.
But one of our listeners, Alex Ferenc, I don't know how you pronounce that. I
He
apologize,
sent it to
Alex. Yeah, he did on Facebook.
Is it Ferenc?
Ferenc.
I always assumed it was something.
Hi,
like
Alex. Maybe Nick could look at this and pick something out since he's the official reader of reviews.
that. Boy.
Yeah, let him take over. I've had a
Wow,
few.
man, is this a Wikipedia page or what?
It's enormous, but
It's a bad review?
it's a fun review.
Where did he find it?
It's on Facebook.
It's on Facebook.
Oh, boy. Nice. Well,
Okay, well,
rattle
I
it
mean,
off.
it starts
dude.
off pretty well, so.
I want to just start it from the beginning.
Yeah, and then I'll see what I can.
All
Yeah.
right.
Wait, I just saw a line later on that I like. Okay. A lot of people say bad things about this place, but it's got its charms. We really enjoyed the feeling of what it would be like to to stay in a hotel after all the humans have died and civilization had ended.
Jesus.
Okay, sorry. My kids and I stayed here for 3 nights, had the entire hotel to ourselves. It was very exciting to be somewhere that felt like the next time you came back, there would be chains and an out of business sign hung on the door. We loved feeling like we had wandered onto the set of a post-apocalyptic hotel movie where we were somehow the only people to survive, and we're now wandering the echoing hallways by ourselves. This is good.
That's good stuff.
Let's see here. Sorry. Since all the attractions of the hotel were closed, it gave us valuable time to ponder our places in this new post-civilization world. What would life be like with no TV? We already knew, since the only channels that were watchable were the hotel channels and some shopping channel.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Foraging for food in this wasteland was fairly easy.
There's one part in there that stood out to me.
It's just there's a
I know,
lot.
there's
I'm
a
sure
lot. But there's something about their kids.
What? I'm looking.
You'll find it. Chris, do you have one? We can cut back and
No.
forth.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is
kind of seeing a bunch of repeats.
Well, Andy, if there was a part that you're aware of, I apologize to the listeners for the awkwardness, but that's a long review. Someone had a good time.
Yeah,
typing that one.
it is fun, but there's a lot.
Foraging for food in this wasteland.
Okay, here's one. Here, the first. I have it set up for you here.
All right, I'm just gonna read it. Hit it. The fact that we had a room that opened right out onto the pool really helped my kids develop their character, since it was closed the entire time we were here. Wow, everything's just closed.
I love that.
That's amazing. People are they have reservations, and they're like, well, there's nothing to do here, but we'll take the reservation.
Yeah.
Can you imagine booking a water park vacation for your family and showing up, taking time off work, traveling to this location, and finding out that all of the water park activities are not open? You know what I would say to that?
I don't go for that shit.
Not one bit. Outrageous. Oh my goodness. And I've heard that since we've done these reviews and visited this place in person, that the Caribbean Cove is out of business permanently, and I even heard that it was being demolished. I'm not sure if it was fenced off or something and going to be demolished, or it was being demolished, but one of our listeners on Instagram sent me a message and said, hey, I drove by and it was being demolished. So if he drove by and it was actually being demolished as he drove by, that'd be pretty cool.
That could be fun.
That could be fun, Paul. And you know what else is fun? More reviews. That's right. This batch comes to us from May 16th, 2016. Episode 156, I Confess.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'd just like to say that this review comes courtesy of an individual named Mike Jones.
Oh,
So
interesting.
this guy must know what he's talking about. Are you paying attention, Nick?
I
This
sure
is
am.
for you.
No, I absolutely am.
This is good. Go. Okay. It is hard to earn a 5-star rating, but it is even harder, in my opinion, to earn a 1-star rating.
Wow.
This place, even worse than many of the ratings you see posted on here. No warm water for a shower. No towels in the room upon entering the room. Nothing more than sheets on the bed, not a blanket nor comforter.
Jeez. Not the first time we've heard that.
Non-working heater upon arrival. Maintenance did come fix it at 11 p.m., but when it did work, it was a loud, clanky heater that keeps you up all night with sounds of explosions each time it starts and stops. Blood stains on the pillowcase.
A common theme.
Hard to get a hold of the front desk via phone. Even when I complained nicely, face-to-face in the morning, they only said, "We're sorry and we will let maintenance know. Merry Christmas."
This
This review was posted on December 23rd. of last
July 7th or something.
I felt bad for the front desk ladies, actually, as I'm sure they are not happy to greet customers knowing the problems this hotel faces.
Wow.
So he's getting into the mind of the just disillusioned workers. Overwhelmed and disillusioned.
Yeah. I've thought of that.
Merry Christmas.
Right. I thought that this was like a situation.
It's like a Die Hard Merry Christmas.
Right. But I thought that situation like, it's just a job, man. I would feel bad. It's like, I just work here. I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with me.
Jesus.
I can't help you. But anyway, I do have the answer here. $79 a night. That's the rate we got here. Best available rate.
Not bad.
If you're a senior, you get $71. And also, you could upgrade to 2 double beds. $89. So, your choice. Next review.
You got one pulled up, or
I'm not.
These are
quite
all
sure.
long. People don't mince words on Facebook.
No.
All right, this one's. Can I go?
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
a good one. Hold. This is from Cheyenne Troutman. 1 star. Was very disappointed with Caribbean Cove. We came in late after a 2-hour drive. The woman working the front desk appeared unprofessional and kept cursing in front of my 2-year-old. The front area around the reception desk was cute. However, the halls were covered in stains, ripped wallpaper, and clear damage everywhere.
Clear damage.
The entire walk through the first floor hall was horrible, smelling like mildew and mold.
We've heard that too.
Once to our room, we couldn't access it. Once we talked to the woman at the desk, she had forgot to tell us the 5th floor locks were all put in upside down and to pull the handle up instead of down. I guess she forgot to drop that reminder along with her F-bombs previously. See? Once in our room, more stains, damaged ceiling tiles in the bathroom, thermostat's broken,
I heard that
heat
before.
doesn't work,
Heard
the
that.
TV channels are very limited,
Heard that.
trash by the bed, and the bathroom is dirty.
Trashed by the bed. What?
There's
Left
more.
tra-
There's
Or were
more.
Is this their room?
Yeah. There's clumps of someone's hair on the counter and hanging from the shower head. We didn't bother with the rude woman at the desk over the room appearance. The man I talked to in the morning was much more professional and offered us a discount.
Oh, boy.
No hot breakfast and gross bagels and very limited cereal for breakfast.
Very limited cereal.
Will not be staying in this hotel ever again. 3-star hotel? Caps lock? No way.
Pretty good.
Now by limited cereal,
Very limited.
does that mean that there's not much of a selection, or you just get like a tiny amount?
Maybe
and
there's
then
only
you're on your way.
Read a
fella.
lot into it.
Maybe there's 1 box to share between everyone.
You got one?
I found one. The review is okay. However, the comment on the review is much better.
Okay.
All right, read them both.
Which one
And
do I
it's-
do?
No, they're all
Rage?
It's rage.
Rage
Yeah,
music.
absolutely.
Yeah,
It's-
we're not doing any more positives. It's obvious bullshit.
I mean, it's okay. I'll do them both. Let's go for it.
All right.
Yeah, if the comment's better, you have to include
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Go.
This hotel is a nightmare. Picture every bad thing that could happen at a hotel, and that is Caribbean Cove. The water park is understaffed, and the water is frigid. The hotel in the atrium was also frigid. 3 for 3. No hot water in the shower either. Our rooms were not ready an hour after check-in time because the rooms were still dirty. They were ready as far as we're telling.
Yeah, I think that is ready.
There was no manager anywhere to be found, just newly hired and unfortunately clueless girls working the front desk. Run away from this train wreck as fast as you can.
And now the comment.
The comment, it's about 3 paragraphs, caps lock the entire
Oh, boy.
Okay.
comment.
Someone's upset.
Please help it get shut down. Call the mayor's action group. Call the building authority. Wow. Call the health depth department.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Owners live on Chicago and don't care to answer calls or check unless they are going to get shut down! Exclamation points. Please help us all. And call all 3 authorities in power to help. We can't wait anymore. Person's like stuck in the hotel.
Yeah, I know.
Indy deserves a clean and safe and sanitary water park.
No, they're not getting it.
Help us all. Call for help. Complaints usually get management's attention, but not with this hotel.
No.
I spoke to a former manager who now works at Outback, who said the owners don't care and don't call unless they get shut down. Please help us all.
Wow.
Who want to blow the whistle and report this hotel. Sorry. Before more people get seriously ill or die from unsanitary conditions. Oh, the end.
Wow.
Oh my God.
What an epic rant. Jesus. Caps lock on the whole time.
Exclamation points and caps lock.
Holy
Please help us
Jesus.
all. that
Help
makes
us all.
That makes it sound like this person is forced to live there.
Get them shut down.
And then what was that? The first group they mentioned?
The Mayor's Action Group.
Mayor's Action Group. I never even heard of a Mayor's Action Group. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We got to
Yeah.
call the Mayor's Action
Yeah.
Group.
Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even a review. That was just a comment on a
Yeah.
review.
That's incredible. This is just...
That's
this-
passion
You
right
can't
there,
make this
man.
shit up.
Oh my God.
Okay, I got a good one here. It's somewhat brief. This one comes from Shamika Ruth.
All right. Shamika.
1-star review.
Now it's 1 star as low as it goes, right?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let me get
Oh,
into
okay.
it.
All right.
I wish there was a 0-star.
I had no idea that's what it was saying.
This place was absolutely deplorable.
Wow.
We weren't informed that the water park was closes. It's a typo. I'm going to give
Yeah,
Shamika some credit. Well, maybe not. There was holes in the sheets and curtains. We were checked into an occupied room.
I told you.
The phone didn't work. I could go on and on. The place is a dump, to say the least.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
Wow. It's amazing.
It's too bad, Shamika.
Poor girl.
Shamika and Rika. The famous bald-headed twins.
Good memory.
Man.
Uh,
Do you have another one, or are you just laughing at the previous one?
I'm
still?
just laughing at all of these.
Yeah, it's just you which one do you pick? I mean,
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking on Facebook here, and there are ones that we haven't done, and it's just
Please
they-
help us all.
please help us all get them shut down. Well, this one there's a typo. It says hot tube.
All right.
Hot tube broke. I don't
Oh,
know.
like hot tub. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like some kind of
Yeah.
water slide. Or
They-
I
something.
love it when people reference the lazy river in these reviews.
Yeah.
I'm not a water park guy. What the fuck is a lazy river?
A lazy river is this thing you sit in. It's like a slow-moving current of water that pushes you along in a raft. So you just sit in a raft and go for a slow ride, if you will, if it makes sense. You guys are doing a lot of research over there.
This is a quick hitter.
All right.
I could
Okay.
probably get through it with one
Okay.
spin of
And
it.
then I've got a 5-star after that. That just I don't know if it's the grammar or whatever, but it seems like it's worth reading after
All
this.
right.
All right,
Interesting
well,
call.
use your judgment. This one comes from Ramon Mabels, 1 star. Dirty bathtub, dirty room, seen roaches. and the hardest bed I ever slept on.
Oh my god. Seen, that's not the first time we've heard seen roach.
Yeah.
Seen roaches.
Yeah, a lot of people with some grammar issues.
Yeah.
Now, okay. This is a 5-star review.
So we play the good one then?
Yeah, give me the good one. But as I'm reading it, I'm not sure that everything's positive in it. But, well, you be the judge.
All right.
Well, I had a wonderful time, but the lady at the front is very sassy. After one time, the phone did not work, and you had to take long walks to get where you wanted to be. I mean, other than that, I had a great time. Oh, and I don't like the balcony too much, because soon as I look out of the hotel room and went to the balcony, all I seen was brick wall, but nice for caps lock. Quick fun. So that last sentence is it's one sentence, but I don't like the balcony too much because soon as I look out of the hotel room and went to the balcony, all I seen was brick wall, but nice for quick fun.
Now, does that mean the balcony's nice for quick fun, or the whole hotel?
I'm not sure, man. This might have been I don't know why they gave him 5 stars.
Makes no sense.
Quick fun. So maybe that's all you need.
You need quick fun.
If you're staying there long term, it might not be the place for you. But a quick visit, maybe one night for the Kiss India Expo.
I'm sure you get a story no matter how long you're there.
Well, Peggy Hutton has a different take on it.
Oh, boy.
Back
Peggy.
to the 1-star review.
Peggy.
I checked in today, loved the water park. Now for the room.
No.
Seriously dirty wash rags hanging in the shower. Turn the air on, nothing. It's 80 degrees in the room and have to flush the toilet 3 times before it actually flushes.
Oh, man.
$120 for the night? Don't do it.
That was considerably more than they're charging nowadays.
Right. They must have given everyone a...
All these reviews brought the price down.
Yeah, totally. That's the average daily rate. Maybe they jack it up. I mean, I just did it for a Monday night.
This person got gouged, maybe.
Maybe that's a weekend rate. Weekend summer rate might be higher. I don't know. Huh. Any more? Anything? Anything good?
There's tons more.
There's tons more, but they all say the same thing.
I mean, we're trying to look for something you need.
No towels, cold
All
water, water park closed. So
I'm just going to give a review from
This
memory.
is a good one. I've got
Oh,
a
you
good
got
one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a short one, too, from Eric Martinson, 1-star review.
Okay.
This place is the worst on earth. Rude staff, dirty, nothing works, and the front desk was a center for incompetence.
the nucleus of incompetence.
Is there more?
Okay, I got another one. It's
Oh,
another
my
quick
goodness.
one. People are cutting right to it here. This is Latanya Burr Lake. Whatever. This is good.
My mom's maiden name.
Yeah.
by the way.
Right. I'm going to let it pass through because I can make it through one.
All right.
Onto this. This is good. This trash-ass hotel deserves no star. The customer service even sucks ass.
It even does.
Trash-ass hotel.
Uh-oh, I clicked on the comments. I've got another all caps thing.
boy.
Should I read? Is it the same person? They're talking
that's
about the
the same-
mayor's action group.
I think
Probably
that's
a
the
cut
same.
and paste
Yeah,
job.
that's the same one.
That's the same.
Yeah,
review.
that lady's on a mission.
All
Shit.
caps, man. Yep. That's the same one. Wow.
God, this is amazing. I can't wait to get over there.
Quick fun. What can I find?
Finding anything, Nick?
Not anything.
Yeah, we can just go on forever.
not anything profound at this point. It's all it's all the same stuff. Cockroaches,
Blood stains.
Yeah, I was going to say, just from memory, the things we've heard repeatedly are as follows. Cockroaches, bloodstains, no hot water in the shower,
Water park closed.
water park closed, staff can't help you.
This is interesting.
Broken thermostat.
Bad breakfast.
Bad breakfast.
No meat.
No meat at all. Very little cereal. What was the
Yeah,
Limited
very
cereal.
limited cereal?
And,
Man sleeping under the stairs.
banquet bread baskets with herb bread in them. There's something
I don't know where that reviewer is from.
something
Yeah.
weird in
That's
this.
all terminology I'm wholly unfamiliar
There's
with.
some weirdness in this one.
All right.
Let me read it. Absolutely horrible. I will demand a full refund. Tried to check in at 3:15 p.m. and no clean rooms, and came back at 4 p.m. and waited 1 hour and 30 minutes, and my room was terribly dirty. Besides, the bathtub was broke.
Like a
Here's chocolate down the wall. No pillowcases on pillows. This place should be shut down and new management in place, period. Please do not stay here, and I hope everyone passes this review on to everyone you know, and don't come here. So sad.
Oh man, to everyone you know.
Well, we're doing our part in passing it on to
You
everyone
are,
we know.
man. I wonder how many people that there's the regular crowd. We're not really part of it at
Yeah.
the expo. I wonder how many of the regular crowd are gonna heed our warnings here.
Well,
Well,
like
not-
you said, the ominous tone of the people who put on the expo were basically insinuating, without coming right out and saying it, that do not stay at this hotel.
Right. Well, you think that's enough for today?
Yeah, and that's. I'm trying to look for like a closing zinger, but again, it's
Yeah,
just all
I mean,
the same stuff.
It's basically this is like the last resort,
Yeah. Right.
last chance hotel, whatever you want to call it. It's like this place hotel, the old Michael Jackson song, basically describing this place.
I don't know that song.
No,
What's it from?
I think he was still in the Jacksons.
Okay.
I think good stuff.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, just talking about a very I don't know, ominous.
I mean, he's from Gary. Maybe he went to
ominous
this place.
hotel. Could be.
I'm sure it wasn't built in the 60s, but 70s.
You never
You
know.
never know.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going to this place. Looking forward to the expo. Realizing now as we're recording, we mentioned this earlier, that we aren't going to be done with the expo when we record the next episode. So how do we play this card? Do we just do a regular episode?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you know.
Do we do more reviews? We promised people this was the end, but we might have
Well,
to do one more batch.
But again, I'm scrolling through these reviews and they're just all the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just. I think we've gotten through all the good zingers. We might be able to find a few more nuggets in here, but
All right.
man, these people are just relentless. This place is hilarious.
People don't
Yeah,
like
so-
dirty rooms.
So I guess we'll warn everybody. Just next week you'll get a regular episode. Probably no reviews. And
Okay,
then,
this is a good one. I'm sorry.
okay.
I mean,
more
it's
for
just,
today?
Yeah, Samantha Maury, 1 star.
All right, last one for the day.
Room was dirty. Pubic hair in the bathroom and a dirty shower. Room keys would not work. Had to go to the desk to get keys reprogrammed every time we went to the room.
Oh,
Watched a child puke all over the stairwell in the water park and people walking through it, followed by an employee using a towel and only half wiping it. After complaining again, he finally cleaned it. Kids running and lifeguards saying nothing. Rude server for breakfast. Today I have 2 children crying because they have rashes from the chlorine.
oh my God.
Unbelievable.
I think my favorite moments of these reviews is someone puked.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of them.
Someone puked in the hot tub earlier.
Someone puked by the pool.
Rashes? Puke? Oh my goodness. I hope you're still having a good time laughing with us because...
People, we are just getting started!
That's right. We've got one more batch of reviews coming your way. Oh man, this is from episode 157, coming home May 23rd, 2016. This is going to be a hoot and a holler. This is going to be top shelf because you know Pot of Thunder always goes full boat.
I never want to stay here again because it creeps me out to sleep with who knows what around the room in the hotel.
Who knows what?
Let it out, sir. Don't keep it all bottled up.
Oh, also the subject of that one, even though it never came up in the review, holes in ceiling of hotel.
Who would open with that as a headline?
That was
And then he doesn't even talk about the
what-
holes in the ceiling. What's wrong with
what a
people?
psycho.
I bet you that guy runs out of drinks, too.
Yeah.
A fucking idiot.
All right, this is a pretty good one. Nice and long. Subject, sucked.
Now this guy.
Cold pool area. I had 3 beach towels wrapped around me, and I was fully clothed. Hot tub didn't work. Then it did. Then it didn't. The water in both were cold. Breakfast buffet was a joke. The man who was running it was very apologetic and very kind. We didn't have heat in our room, and they never sent maintenance up to fix it. We had to sleep in sweatshirts. One bed had a comforter, the other didn't. When I leave a hotel, I always take the sheets off the bed. When I did this time, I found pea stain at the foot of the bed.
You found what?
Sorry. I got just the writing of it broke me up a little bit. Well, when I did this time, I found pea stain at the foot of the bed.
Pea stain.
Awful.
No one would take my complaints at the front desk.
Sir, we can't help you.
Yeah.
So the guy's giving him the food, and I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry about this.
Yeah, why even put it out there if you know it's shitty? I don't know. This place, I can't wait to.
I almost feel like everybody that works there is being blackmailed. I'm sorry about this. I can't do anything about it.
Okay,
I can't wait to get down to this joint. It's like this can't be real. It's so bizarre to me. It's like, how is this place still open? This can't possibly be somebody's vendetta. There are hundreds of these reviews. Nobody has that kind of energy.
Howard Stern in the 90s didn't have this kind of pull.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way this is any kind of vendetta against this park. These are all isolated incidents. There are actually a lot of responses from the hotel on this page. Apologies and whatnot. Oh, this is a good one. This is one I sent to Chris. We had a little chuckle over.
Bring it.
It's kind of long, but there's some good stuff.
And nobody minds the length. People love this shit.
All right.
So.
Big mistake. As soon as I walked into the hotel, I knew I made a big mistake.
Wait a minute. I love that. The punchline of the first sentence was...
I love the repetition there.
I felt as though I just stepped into a haunted house instead of a welcoming hotel. Upon entry, I faced an oppression of smells and odd, inconsistent temperatures that were unpleasant and bizarre.
Wow. What is this, Edgar Allan Poe showing up over there? This guy's a fucking literary master.
I arrived at night, and the dimly lit corridors and rickety elevator added to the creepy ambiance. When I entered my room, it got worse. The room was dirty and dingy. Toilet was filled with human waste. And there were no towels. Disgusting. The phone and lamps were either broken or didn't have buttons to turn on. They have like prop lamps that don't turn.
Yeah, exactly.
No
it's like
electricity.
a Twilight Zone episode. It's a prop.
Where are we? Where is everybody?
After spending about 5 minutes in my room, I checked out immediately and drove away as fast as possible. If you are looking to experience the world's worst hotel, stay here.
No, we're going there. We're not going to stay there.
No.
We tried. It was fucking booked solid. We're not even kidding with that.
I had to turn down the viewing of Kiss Rocks Vegas or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Because well, that's not the only reason, but
Nowhere to stay.
Nowhere to stay. We're definitely not staying here. Well, we were gonna try, but we can't even stay if we want to. Wait, what? Trying to find something. Apple F. Where's it at? That's not it. That's not it.
Oh boy. Apple F.
Where is it
I
at?
mean Control F.
I don't have a control.
I know.
Where is it? I have no control.
Big mistake.
Big mistake. Oh, wait. Is this it? No, that can't be it. Hold on. Where is it?
Oh boy. This is not Andy's night.
Well, I don't see it. I just know I sent it to Chris the other day. Come on. Big mistake. Well, let's just try this one. I've never even read this one.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm just really blowing it today.
What's happening?
Worst weekend ever. No T. W-O-R-S-E.
Good.
Worst
good.
weekend ever. Our family held its reunion at the Caribbean Cove, and it was the worst weekend ever. All caps on that. Many of our guests checked out after the first night and secured rooms at other surrounding hotels. Had I not been the committee chairperson for the family reunion, I guess.
The family reunion action committee.
Yes.
Maybe?
I too would have checked out. The front desk and housekeeping staff were horrible.
So he went down with the ship, basically.
Yeah. What was forcing him to stay there? I mean, admirable, but come on. Is there some sort of
Unnecessary.
unwritten rule with the family reunion committee guy can't fucking leave the hotel?
They were unprofessional and ill-equipped to handle simple requests. The facility is in desperate need of maintenance and upgrade. Keys were given out to rooms that were not ready. Rooms did not have toilet paper, towels, working bulbs, appropriate bedding, etc. when guests checked in.
No towels at this place. Maybe we should take a towel and leave it there for them.
Maybe, yeah, we bring towels. Guests had to request simple amenities every day from housekeeping. There were roaches in the rooms and around the pool area. Telephones in the rooms were not working. Guests had to physically go to the front desk to lodge a complaint. That's a good way to not get complaints. Just don't let the phones work. The staff was awful.
Bates Motel sounding.
No
like.
landlines at the Caribbean Cove.
No buttons to turn the phone on.
No electricity.
Housekeeping was poorly trained and failed to clean rooms adequately. Despite signing a contract in January for a weekend stay in June, the hotel was not prepared for our guests. I wish I would have done more research on this hotel prior to booking our group. It was awful. I don't recommend to anyone spending their money or time at this facility. It is money and time you will never get back.
Damn.
That sounds like a chapter out of if there was Robinson Crusoe at the Bates Motel.
Yeah, right?
Just nothing working and just getting the feeling like like you're about to be trapped there.
Man, such a good one. Is it on page 3? Chris probably remembers what it was. Oh God, it was so good. I want to find it for everyone.
If you find it, that's got to be the last one. We helped you out here.
Found it.
You found it? All right, this is it. This hereby closes our several episode long bit of Caribbean Cove hotel reviews. We want to thank the people out there who took the time to write these. We had nothing to do with it. A sideways, askew toilet seat picture led us down this road, and I couldn't be. I, for one, couldn't be happier. I know that listeners are happy about it.
Again, when you Googled it, just to see what this hotel is, there's a picture of a toilet seat.
Yeah, the first Google image is a toilet seat, one of those fucking horseshoe-shaped public toilet seats at a 90-degree angle.
I think it was directly from the official site. They had like the animated pictures changing.
Yeah,
yeah.
That was one of
them.
That
was the best shot of the hotel, I'm sure. So.
Pizza in a hot tub,
floating, water-resistant pizza floating in a hot tub.
All right, so this one, I haven't even read this whole thing. But the line that we laughed at was like maybe 7 or 8 lines in.
And do you realize that we've not sought out any sort of reviews for the tilted kilt that is inside of this hotel?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Have you realize what a gold mine we might have passed up?
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll find out.
Well, maybe, we'll look for them and we continue this segment with that. I'm sure we'll be patronizing that place. So
I don't think we have a lot of options. So
there's a Cracker Barrel across the street. That's looking good to me.
That's actually good. I don't know if we want good, pleasant experiences on
I don't think I
trip.
want to be sick the next day.
I don't know. I think it's worth it for the show.
Take a day off.
Do it for the show. Take
You're
the
not
day
a
off.
Cracker Barrel guy?
No, he
I am.
meant tilted kilt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Eating inside of the hotel.
Yeah.
I don't want any hot pizza situations. Tables falling
on
off.
your foot. You better wear steel toes.
Better wear these glasses.
That too.
All right, this is it.
All right, so I don't know where this is going to go, so bear with us. It looks like it takes a sad turn at one point.
Oh, no.
Didn't they all?
Very disappointed is the subject. We arrived to the Caribbean Cove Hotel around 6 p.m. After our drive of 3 hours with our children, ages 2 and 3, we checked into our hotel room. We carried 3 days' worth of luggage into the room to find it in a very disappointing condition. The first thing we noticed is there was absolutely no toilet paper. The bathtub had a disgusting green ring in it. The carpet had a white stain on the floor that was wet. The walls had dirt or something all over them. They had not cleaned this room very well, if at all. We had left home around 3 p.m., so the kids were starving. We walked next door for dinner. The parking lot was covered with trash. We decided to talk to the front desk about the issues when we returned.
Oh, nothing good can come from this.
At first, the young lady was defensive and asking why we didn't tell her as soon as we checked in. Then she became friendlier and said she would change our room for us and offered us water park passes for future use. I declined the passes for the reason that we live 3 hours away, and when we come back this way, we will not stay here. We are still currently in the hotel in the first night of our 3-day stay.
Wow.
The lady said she would have the manager talk with us about making it right. I have a feeling that no one will be talking to us about anything. We are paying $350 for 3 nights.
Oh.
They got ripped off, huh?
Yeah, man.
I expect more for that price.
Like some obscene phone calls.
The reason
from
we
inside the hotel.
Twice.
Yeah. The reason we haven't checked out is because we promised the kids we were going to the water park.
All right.
And have been talking about it for months.
Okay, this is when, fuck the kids. We're getting out of here. What kind of wuss parents are these?
Well, this is where it takes a sad, unfortunate turn.
Gets worse?
We're in town to take my 3-year-old to Riley's Children's Hospital.
Oh, come on.
And this was on our way to make it better for her.
Okay.
I'm extremely disappointed with this hotel, and I would have read the reviews sooner. Wish I would have read the reviews, yeah. I hope the manager does talk with us. I can't believe how dirty the hotel as a whole is. All it would take is the housekeepers to clean a little better. It's like they don't care enough about the place. It's such a shame.
Oh, man.
So,
yeah, that kind of turned into a bummer there.
All right, sorry. Stay away! Would rather take a stick in the eye. This place is a overpriced dump. Filthy. Stay home and play in the garden hose.
What?
Sorry.
This is just never ending.
All right. Had to end on a high note.
Yeah.
Rather
That's
take
sob
a stick
stories.
in the eye.
Play in the garden hose. Not with it,
No,
but in it.
in it.
Just coil it up and get in.
This place is a overpriced dump. That's from one Harley writer on TripAdvisor.
Oh, look out.
This pod is a underpriced slam dunk. That's what I think. That place was as advertised, I gotta tell you. We went there and we took a little video with our friend Arturo Valle, which is on YouTube. You could check it out. I recommend you do that when you have some time. So Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope this was entertaining to you. If you've made it this far into the episode, I'm impressed. Thank you. And you're probably wondering if we have anything to announce about the future of this podcast. At the moment, we don't, but we will soon. We're taking Christmas and New Year's off, but in the new year, we'll have some announcements to make. Let's just say we're turning the podcast over to you, the listener, because you've made us the #1 podcast. If you expect anything less than full boat from Pot of Thunder, you're sadly mistaken.